But we're live, ladies and gentlemen, so we should probably play an intro instead of talking about George Floyd already, shouldn't we? I mean, it's just
Probably.
it's good manners.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man here tonight. Last here, Andre, the China WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what the? It's not a world is watching. Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47.
Billy, your mother's right. New Minute Maid orange tangerine tastes great. It's got as much calcium as milk.
If you say so, Mr. Loja.
Yeah.
Billy, save me some of that orange juice for I'm plowing your mother. Good Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D, E-Tep from the Place to Be Reviews. The women love this. Right back here with all of yous, even the Orthodox Jews, L'chaim, and welcome everyone. Wednesday Night Live, man. It's great to be here. We got a great panel. We got a great show planned for you. We got a couple more guests on their way in transit right now. But let me toss it over to my co-host with the most. He just learned that he had access to all the gifts. My brother from another mother, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony ToneDef of the Clown World Review.
Sure, Jan.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the world's focused warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy, aligned with the like-minded Tony ToneDef rocking with you. It's Wednesday Night Live, the place to be reviews. How is everybody out there doing? Hail to the panel. It's hump day, middle of the week. Been a great week so far. Definitely no shortage of news, no shortage of topics and events and really bad reboots that are turned into dramas when they were sitcoms. That being said, I can't wait to talk about it all, and I can't wait to talk about it all with all of your lovely faces. So it's great to be here. Hail everybody, and yeah, it's hump day, man. Let's get to it.
Well, thank you, brother, as always, for being here, man. We appreciate it. Hope your girl had a great birthday.
Oh, she did.
Good. Excellent, man. And next, let me introduce to you, he is a great friend of the channel. He is the vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure does twinkle, twinkle, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Angelus Draven.
Hey, guys. Yeah, it's the Place to Be Reviews tonight. And we're going to talk some, different articles and whatnot here, and it should be a good time, as always. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see. Hey, man, it's all good. Not everybody pops them intros out like me and Tony.
I know, I'm terrible.
Hey, it's all right, man. It's all right. We don't care. We're fine. We're all fine.
It's like fine. I had something at one point, and then I just fucking said fuck it. So
well, why? Just
Because that's what heroes do.
there you go.
Thanks.
There you go. You get. But Saggy Melons will be joining us shortly. She'll be here in a minute. She's just getting herself prettied up for us. So yeah, Sasagi will be here, and we're gonna play the quiz sensation that's sweeping the nation later on, ladies and gents. We will be playing Do You Know Me, and we're getting ever so closer to starting to do giveaways for that. Let me acknowledge this wonderful chat though. Parrot Head says, "Hail the people's nose." Hail Parrot Head, purveyor of memes. Frank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan, super fan Adam Shawhan.
Super fan.
Brutal Morningwood in the house. Gap Stargates up in here. Welcome. Keely Chow, the Phantom Menace Ultron, also in the house. Let's see. I see Clone Geek. Peacemaker is getting season 2, and Sonic 3 is confirmed with the Knuckles TV show as well.
Can we get the second one first?
Yeah, like, let's not go all DC Comics on
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Like, we heard about Rock playing Black Adam in 1942. It's still yet. Let's just deal with one thing at a time.
I know, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a little maybe a little premature with Sonic 3, but honestly, I think Sonic 2 is going to do really well. I do.
Yeah, I do too.
You know, you're talking about, you know, people that listen to their fans. It bankrupted the production company that was responsible for, you know, the creation of Sonic. So, and they did that just to please the fans, though. That's the good thing about it. So hail Clone Geek, hail Nano Reaper. There will be no perverts tolerated. Hail the lovely Sherry. Welcome, Ms. Godzilla says, Robert Loja.
Drink your juice, Billy.
Drink your juice while I plow your mom, Billy. Hail Godzilla. Let's see. Andy McCallum's up in the house. Billy had a traumatic childhood. He's like, why is the bad guy from Scarface and Over the Top coming over, plowing my mom and drinking our orange juice, Daddy? Dad's like, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, I just got the visual of him like, Mom, and he opens the door. And, you know, you got the bed or something in the way covering most of everything, but he does. You have Robert Lozier having the mom bent over. You see his hairy fucking chest with a gold chain and a cigar in his mouth. And he's like, go drink your juice, Billy. God damn it.
Drink your juice. Drink your juice, Billy. Me and your mother have business to do. And Mom's like, ass up in the air, and Robert Loggia's like, L for look, Robert Loggia's plowing my mom and drinking my orange juice.
And Billy's like, look, I mean, juice is cool and all, but I'm just not that interested in it right now. You're plowing my mom. My dad's on the couch crying.
Good Lord.
Juice is fine and well, but it's like context, motherfucker.
He just got laid off from the factory, and now, you know, Frank Lopez of Lopez Motors, the Coke King of Miami, is plowing my freaking moms. This is bullshit. Glinzer says that new Jurassic World trailer, Nostalgiasaurus Rex. I know my kid was all like, he loved it. I thought it looked good.
But I'm a little hesitant just because they like to do the bait and switch with like the nostalgia.
Yep.
And the last one wasn't that great.
Yeah, there's no momentum going into it. It's probably going to end up being, you know, pretty decent too, but the second one is going to hurt its box office numbers because.
Oh, dude, Fallen Kingdom was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, let's not.
There's not much of a bright side with that movie.
I don't even remember half of the movie. Like,
dude, I've seen it. My son loved it. He loves it because he loves just the dinosaurs in it, and I'm just sitting there going,
yeah,
this like the plot. Like, okay, so the chick from Cowboy Bebop, Daniela Pineda, is in it, and she's miserable. She's just a miserable bitch in that too. So hail Wookiee supremacy, hail Midnight's Oblivion. He says, hail fellow Tepanese folks.
In the second movie, she was like that doctor or whoever.
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
it must not have been a great performance because I don't remember shit of it. I just remember the island was like erupting or something. And then, it's the one with that weird. The rich people were making that like crazy ass dinosaur, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Indoraptor.
Yeah, that's it. Now I remember it.
And laser and sound guided.
Yeah, you know what's cool? Let's put some lasers on a freaking dinosaur.
And I said, do you know what would be more evil than sharks with lasers? A freaking raptor with a yellow stripe and lasers. That's what.
Yes.
Like, I feel like I should take my hat. Hang on, wait, there, it's even better.
Yeah, and it was like, here you have Blue, like, not acting like a dinosaur. Like, they probably would have feasted on the humans together and then fought. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like they're just buddies with the fucking raptors and shit now. I'm like, he trained him, but still. And there she is. There's the belle of the ball, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey, Saggy. What's going on, girl?
Not much. Just, stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
What
Things
up,
and stuff.
Saggy?
Nothing.
Welcome. We were kind of just we were talking about the new Jurassic World movie a little bit before we got into holy shit news. Are you into the Jurassic Park stuff, Jurassic World?
Nah, I like the older Jurassic Park movies. After a while, they kind of just like I saw the Chris Pratt one and it was nice. It kind of had that little bit of nostalgia. The raptors really got me. I love raptors. If I was to pick my favorite dinosaur, it would be raptors. So that whole thing I liked because of my fascination with raptors.
Mm-hmm.
See, here's the problem. If I could just lay it out with the Jurassic series.
Yeah.
My favorite movies are the ones where the park is open or they're gonna open it and they're showing them around, like that kind of after they've already done that, after they've ruined the park and ruined and then they just get into, I don't even want to say more scientific things, but more, okay, it's just us on the island and we're running away from this T-Rex or whatever. It's just not as fun. Like, I like it when the park is around and it's open and then there's an issue. And,
that's why I like Jurassic Park 2 is like kind of like the black sheep.
Like that, and that you can't do that with all three movies, obviously, in a trilogy. And like doing Jurassic Park was fine, and then they do Jurassic World so many years later, and now it's open, and that makes sense. But they go into some weird territory without the park being open, and I think Jurassic World 2 showed that. Nah, The Lost World, it was good. It just wasn't Jurassic Park, the first one,
When Steven Spielberg said it in a documentary about like the making of those, and he said he never wanted those to be monster movies, and it turned into a monster movie series the second that T-Rex stepped off the boat in, was it San Diego? In the third one, yeah, that's when it turned into a monster movie. You know what I mean? That was the thing. Is like you have the two islands, in the park. Yeah, it was cool seeing the park open. That was the one thing I liked about Jurassic World, because it's other than it looking good aesthetically, it's a pretty hollow, like it's like the Force Awakens of the series. It really is.
Yeah.
And that's that's the problem with these. They've been just meh,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's hard to follow them. Like I said, Fallen Kingdom was terrible. Like I felt bad because I kind of ruined that movie for my kid because I bitched about it so much while we were watching. I'm just like, dude, this is terrible. Like, oh my, like holy shit, bad.
Yeah.
And that'll be a nice segue into our first segment of the night. Holy shit news, because we've got four good stories to talk about. So let's do it.
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the smokinggun.com. Accused bandit, bagged by text, searches. Trial nears for Brooklyn man in $200,000 Soho store ransacking. Well, we gotta ask the panel here. What do you guys think that this bandit's going to Lizzo World would have been better? It would have. What do you think our bandit's going to look like?
Channing Tatum.
A bunch of women who look rough. Some rough-looking females.
This will be fun. What about you, Draven?
I already looked ahead, so
Okay.
Oh, you cheated.
I think it's
because
gonna
I was
look
looking
like,
at the articles beforehand.
I think it's gonna look like the thieves in the ADT commercials.
I would hope so. Federal prosecutors have cited DaBaby to counter an accused armed robber's defense. Oh, God. As news reports of brazen shoplifting and retail ransackings multiply, a New York City man faces trial next month for his alleged role in the theft of nearly $200,000 in merchandise from a Chanel store in Manhattan's Soho neighborhood. Jesus, words are hard. Prosecutors charge Eric Spencer, 30, and 3 cohorts robbed the luxury retailer in broad daylight last February, netting armfuls of wallets and handbags, flashing a firearm in his waistband. Spencer allegedly yelled, "Nobody touch me," while directing his fellow robbers to get everything, grab everything, everything. Within a week of the February 2nd Chanel heist, FBI agents identified Spencer as the robbery's ringleader, and he was arrested later that month in Florida. What a surprise. In custody since his collar, Spencer is now locked up in a New Jersey County jail where he's been sanctioned for exposing himself multiple times to a female corrections officer and for telling a second guard, "I want to fuck the shit out of you," according to a court filing. This looks like a good place to just kind of take a break
Alrighty.
here. This hail Nick McCabe. This guy is not normal. First of all, and the sad thing is, if he exposes himself to that female CO one more time, she'll probably fuck him, or at least make him some cookies. Dude, that's I learned that shit when I was doing my CO training.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, you're honestly, because there was like quite a few women in our class, and they're like, ladies, and this is what, probably 10 years ago. They're like, ladies, look, we don't want to single you out for this, but the female corrections officers are a lot more likely to form like emotional bonds.
Change him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It happens. It happens. And they start, these guys will tell them a sob story, and next thing you know, she's smuggling in fucking contraband. It's a fucked up, like, whereas the male COs will more or less just, do unspeakable things as some of the female inmates. It's not real relationship shit, but like it's fucked up. But yeah, that's what happens, and a lot of like county jail like breakouts happen that way. It's like I can't even picture that. Like I was watching that show, Tony. When I was talking to you there, and that love during lockup shit. Like, Saggy, have you ever seen that?
What is it?
It's like women and men who have relationships with like incarcerated people. Like they meet them like on a dating site while they're incarcerated or some shit.
Oh yeah. Dude, I've been in chat rooms where dudes are in the chats on their phones. Like I've been in chat rooms like what the heck was it? It was this one app that I used to go on where it has like chat rooms, and you have like different sections of what you're looking for, like friends or dating. So like I used to go to the gay chat room because I was tired of being like dudes hitting me up trying to send me their pics and stuff. So I was like, I'm just want to chat with people. So I went to the gay chat rooms because and ironically enough, I still got those kind of messages because they thought I was transgender. So that was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, I used to see dudes in the chat saying, yo, they put in their age, their ASL, the age, sex, location, and be like, yeah, I'm in the prison right now looking for some jailbait love or some crazy crap. And I'm like, are you really in jail? Like y'all got phones up in there and y'all in this app chat room looking for some phone sex? Like yes, I believe that stuff. That stuff happens more than y'all think.
Yeah, because they smuggle them in.
Right.
Yep.
Well, if you were trans, I'm just saying, and you're not, but if you were, you'd be setting the standard, Saggy.
Yeah. It's still weird.
Echo Base asked if you got their voicemail.
I got one. I haven't checked my voicemail. Yeah, I have a voicemail line now where people can call, leave me a voicemail. I haven't checked it today. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I live streamed and did listen to voicemail. Let me see if I got any new ones. I bet you I did because this week has been crazy. I'm sure I got tons of them. Nope, not a lot.
Is the voicemail? I gotta ask Echo Base. Is the voicemail anything like the picture she was receiving in the chat?
Yeah, it was Nick like, Saggy, I'm home alone and watching Star Wars, and I got my lightsaber ready to go if you want to pretend to be the Mandalorian and we can cross sabers.
Wow.
That was Star Wars and Ghostbusters all wrapped into one.
I know, right?
Fucking awesome.
Cross sabers, cross streams. It's gonna be a cataclysmic event. Cataclysmic, I said.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Spencer has been denied bail. Color me surprised, in part due to a criminal history that includes 3 felonies and 13 misdemeanor convictions for offenses like grand larceny and possession of stolen goods. Additionally, the Brooklyn resident faces 3 separate indictments charging him with a total of 20 grand larcenies or robberies at Manhattan retailers between 2018 and 2020.
Were they Brie larcenies?
I think they were Brie larcenies. I'm pretty sure they were. And that's a horrible larceny charge to catch. Prosecutors have estimated that Spencer, the only individual to be arrested for the Chanel robbery, faces a sentence of between 120 and 150 months in prison if convicted at trial of federal robbery and conspiracy counts. In the Chanel case, FBI agents have gathered surveillance, video, text, and cell phone records that appear to incriminate Spencer, seen below. There he is. He looks like Big Boy from Outkast.
Yeah, a little bit.
Except he's got a bigger
50
head.
Cent.
He's throwing a white. Why is he throwing a white power hand sign?
I know.
Oh no.
A little.
Oh no. Uh-oh. We've got. This is problematic. This is problematic. Hail Rugo. What's going on, Rugo? Better? Welcome. Yeah, so this man's caught a lot of cases in the last few years. He might be in one of them Love After Lockup shows. Look, he's gonna be in there trying to pimp hoes and slam instead of Cadillac doors, it's 4x8 doors. But beginning on the night of the robbery, investigators say Spencer repeatedly looked online for news of the crime, using search terms like Chanel store robbery, Soho robbery, and robbers in Soho. Oh my God. Wow. Spencer's phone, seized when he was arrested, included photos of 5 Chanel handbags. Metadata for those images showed that they were taken in the days after the Soho robbery. Messages on Spencer's phone showed several potential customers seeking Chanel products, but Spencer replied that his inventory was spent. I had Chanel bags. They all gone, though. And no mo bags, bro. The inquiries appear... No mo bags, bro. And that's for show. The inquiries appear to have been spurred by an account. It should be an account. The day after the Soho rampage. So much double CR, right? Wait, so much double C right now. I could open a small bottle. Oh, a small boutique, for real. So much. Okay, Chanel. All right, I have to understand the shorthand here. For real. FR is for real, isn't it?
I suppose so.
I sound like a boomer, but I
I'm
don't
not
speak.
hip with the cool kids lingo.
I usually just spell out full words. I try to anyway.
Yeah, same.
As decoded by federal prosecutors, double C is a reference to Chanel, okay, whose logo is a pair of interlocking C's as for okay, it says shorthand for real. All right, I should have read. Or seriously. In a recorded jailhouse conversation with his girlfriend, Spencer sought to create a false exculpatory narrative, according to prosecutor Matthew Shahabian. Referring to Double C tweet, which was cited in the criminal complaint filed against him, Spencer explained he was not referring to Chanel, but instead the brand Coach, which has 2 C's in its name. Oh my God. Swatting away the claim with a Contra citation, Shahabian noted that on the 2020 track Coco by 24 Karat Gold featuring DaBaby, Jesus. Oh my God. 24 Karat Golden featuring Debate. When did rap names turn so retarded? Like, I mean, seriously.
Back when mumble rap became a thing.
Jesus Christ! Like, I
Listen,
thought all
what
these
you
guys.
got against the baby? He got away with murder, literally, and then everyone
did.
cried about. Like, literally, the weirdest part was everyone gave Dave Chappelle crap about his thing, and he literally brought up the baby. It was like, this dude can literally get away with beating women and killing people, and y'all are just mad at him because he made a homophobic comment. And that's where we draw the line, is like, oh, you can kill somebody, smack women, but you can't talk about the gays.
Nope.
I wasn't even aware that DaBaby said something homophobic. He did.
Yeah,
He made a comment about gay people and AIDS, and that was like, I forgot exactly what the comment was, but he's basically making a comment about like all like gay people got AIDS or something like that, and that got all the like LGBTQ community, everybody like, you can't say that was so ignorant. I'm like, y'all are mad at this, but y'all ain't mad that he literally murdered people and he hits women, but that's where you draw the line. Don't, like, that's where it comes down to, guys. The lesson learned here is you can get away with anything except for saying anything negative about the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, it's the same thing with, there's more outrage towards Joe Rogan for just asking questions and, okay, he said some words years ago. Than there is from Alec Baldwin taking a little boy's mom away from him right before the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just, people's priorities are out of whack.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
There's multiple examples of that.
Oh, God. So he discussed acquiring more Chanel merchandise. Lols, I'ma have some more Chanel. The duo then discussed luxury goods store in West Palm Beach after being told that West Palm Beach has strip stores like Soho. Spencer replied, yes, I love strip stores. Muscle emoji, I'ma tear their ass up. And he used the wrong there, but okay. All right. Let's see. Last month, Spencer's new counsel made a bail application that was quickly denied by Judge Gregory Woods. In support of that motion, Spencer mailed a 3-page handwritten letter. I want to see. Jamie, we need to see that letter. We need to see that letter. Please tell me they have that available. I want to see that. I want to read that. Woods claiming that
in crayon.
Oh, I'm no angel, but I'm super far from a bad person. He also declared that it would be almost impossible to find anywhere in America a black man who has lived further down in the mud of human society than I have, or a black man who has been any more ignorant than I have been, or a black man who has suffered more anguish during his life than I have.
Victim mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? Yeah, like, well, he didn't really go into. I mean, he's got a pretty good record of being a criminal. I mean, those charges he has aren't, those don't just. Those don't just get, I'm sorry, like, okay, one time, you made a mistake, but he had 18?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, at some point you've got to claim some sort of responsibility, for your own actions. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and saying, hey, go rob this Chanel store. That's, yeah. So that's our first one. Here we go. This is a good one. This will be fun, because it involves a snowplow. So I'm waiting for one of these from Michigan, but here we go. Number 2, motorist busted for plowing truck into car carrying snowblower thieves.
Hell yeah.
Wisconsin. See, look.
He kind of looks like the rat from Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
What the
What is that beard?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
What is that beard?
Is his hair like matted?
It looks like it.
A Wisconsin man is facing felony charge after using his truck to T-bone a vehicle carrying two people who had just stolen a snowblower from his family's garage. Why should he be facing a felony? He stopped thieves. According to cops, Corey Sanderson, 29, intentionally plowed into the driver's side of the getaway car as it turned onto a street a few blocks from his Madison residence. The vehicle's occupants, a man and woman, suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries, were transported late Monday to a local hospital, investigators say. Sanderson, seen it right, told Madison Police Department officers he saw two people steal a snowblower from his garage and began following them in his truck. He reportedly admitted intentionally T-boning the other vehicle, prompting cops to arrest him on felony reckless endangerment charges. A police spokesperson said there is probable cause to arrest the theft suspects for burglary. A snowblower is found in the trunk of the car that was involved. In a police interview, Sanderson said his home was involved in another recent burglary. An apparent reference to an incident he detailed in a February 5th Facebook post. Sanderson told friends that some ass clown broke into his family's garage and stole his father's Briggs & Stratton snowblower. Sanderson added that he was monitoring online marketplaces and asked, if you see anything being sold, let me know or just share with others. So, I mean, is it me or is this guy kind of a fucking hero?
Yeah. It just shows you that, because I used to work retail, and if somebody stole something, they literally told you basically just let them fucking take it because they have more rights than the people that own the property, which is bullshit.
Yep. You know, and honestly, I'm sorry, but that's something I'd willingly I would happily take a felony for.
Mm-hmm.
I would have done the same thing, except I wouldn't have hit you with my truck. I would have hit you with some 5.56 rounds out the window of my truck. Would have been nice, but no, I'm just oh God, dude wants to start in the Helter Skelter remake. Oh God, here it is. Hang on, let's see. Where's it at? Is it on here? I don't even know. See, this is how I'm. Yeah, I don't have the fucking clip over here. Where's the fucking clip? I don't have the comment clip over here. Ah, son of a bitch! But that was good. That was good. Yeah, he shouldn't have admitted he hit him on purpose. Sorry about that. I didn't exactly mean to hit him. I was just trying to follow him and call. I was going to call the police and
They just
report
so
it
happened to
stolen.
stop right in front of me.
Yep. It's like Frank Costanza. They stop short.
Yep.
That's my move. Nobody stops short.
Sorry, I can't get over that beard. That beard just threw me all off my game.
That was something. That was definitely something. What up, Tony?
No, just okay. If you steal a hamburger from the store, no, you don't need to get killed. But
no,
if security slams you on your fucking ass leaving the store, you shouldn't get to turn around and I fractured my wrist, and sue the store. And that's like, is it a justice system anymore? Is it justice? When you break into someone's house and get popped and then sue them, or the family sues them. Like, I just feel like let's just take breaking into somebody's house. I feel like if I broke into somebody's house at 2 a.m, armed or not, dark, and I'm gonna go steal some shit, I'm kind of at the point where it's like, okay, well, if I could end up getting shot and killed for this, like, I'm giving that, I'm forfeiting that part. Like, it's worth it to risk that to try to make some money or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you just hear about like the robber that breaks his foot tripping in the dark while robbing someone's house and then sues the homeowner, and shit like that is a mockery. Mm-hmm. And that's why nowadays they're just, the stores and stuff, it's just like, let them take it. It's not worth
the fact that the judicial system lets it even occur and gives it the time of day is the problem.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be throwing that shit out of court. Like, if somebody came and was like, hey, I'm suing and this is what I was doing, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Like,
agreed.
Nope. Yeah, that's it too. It's like, yeah, I broke, like, it's the old story about the robber who fell through the skylight and fell in a butcher knife and cut himself.
Yeah,
and ends up
you deserve it.
ends up suing and winning. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you kind of that was karma right there. And it's just a matter of
Get what you fucking deserve!
I don't even get the logic, because it's like you shouldn't have been on that roof walking.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's nano and amen. That's what I operate under. And the beautiful thing about Michigan is Michigan's a stand your ground state. So, yeah. So that's and there's all kinds of things that
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yep, and that's it, man. I don't care how hard up I am for anything. That's one thing I would never do is I'd never steal from somebody else like that. Like break into your house where you live and take your shit, knowing full well that I could be staring down the barrel of a gun by the time this is over with. Mm-hmm. So is it worth that? Is it worth giving up my one trip around the rock? My one ticket on on Planet I'm Alive, on the trip of I'm Alive, to steal a TV, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I have more now. I worked LP in stores and shit when I first started in private security, and I've heard every fucking excuse from every kind of scumbag that fucking steal. There's very few people that I genuinely felt sorry for, and the ones that I did feel sorry for, I knew why they were stealing, because they had no other fucking. They were stealing like food though. They weren't stealing Blu-rays. You know what I mean? Like I clapped this kid with fucking 18 Blu-rays shoved in the waistband of his fucking pants. I'm like, you ain't hungry, like. You're stealing Blu-rays, motherfucker. Get out of here. Little punk ass 18-year-old. Now you're catching now you're going to jail, dude, over some Blu-rays. Was it fucking worth it? It's just it's ridiculous to me. Hail Tim's Talk. What's up, brother? Welcome. I don't understand, and I can't get into that mind. And I've done some dumb shit. I'm not saying I haven't, but I've never done anything like that. But let's see. Here we go. Number 3. Cops. Driver had severed finger in his wallet. Digit discovered during late night Utah traffic stop. Now, I was going to say, being as this was in Utah, or even before we saw it was in Utah, this is going to be some white people shit right here. This is some white people shit. We'll claim that one. We'll claim that one. Before we get into this, let me bring on, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nick Glenn from Echo Base Network.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey.
What's up, Saggy?
What's going on?
What's up? Not a whole lot. What's going on, Angelus? What's going on, Clown World?
Not much. Draven was talking about you earlier about leaving weird voicemails and stuff. You told him, you don't bring Nick's name up if he ain't here on the panel, bro.
Glad you could make it, brother. Glad you could make it, man.
Yeah, I just got finished up with some work, so so I figured I'd go ahead and jump in since I was kind of free at the moment.
Absolutely, brother. Welcome, man. Welcome. And hail Horny Alf's in the chat. Let's see. Horny Alf says hail EBN. Let's see. Wookiee Supremacy. My next door neighbor spent all evening bragging about his trophy collection, but when he asked me about mine, he acted like he'd never seen a bottle of Pinky Fingers before. Yeah, so we'll get into this. A severed finger in his wallet. Like, was he sitting on the wallet? Because that just screams of like George Costanza. You know what I mean? Like him trying to shove that wallet shut with all that stuff in it.
My grandfather's wallet used to be that big.
That's my dad's, but he always puts it in like the pocket of his, because he wears a fucking flannel like every.
Okay.
And his wallet is like that big, and it's always right up here in his fucking flannel pocket. He's like, I fucking put it anywhere else, I'll lose it. He goes, I ain't got no feeling in my fucking hands.
Hey, if he gets shot, it'll protect him.
At this point, he's we were joking around about that. He's like, I'd like to go out like Clint Eastwood in the end of fucking Gran Torino at this point. He goes, why the fuck not? He goes, I've already been shot, stabbed, run over. He's like, why not? He goes, as soon as your mother goes, he goes, I'm probably gonna swallow a bullet anyway. I'm like, Jesus, Dad.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he don't. He's like, I'm 72. Agent Orange is killing me. He goes, I've done everything I wanted to do. And then in true my dad fashion, I fucked everybody I wanted to fuck. I'm like, oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, that's my dad. He doesn't talk much, but when he does, he's, I didn't get the gift of gab from him. He's very stoic. Not me. February 11th, a Utah motorist with 11 fingers was arrested following a traffic stop Wednesday evening, according to a court filing. The spare digit was not on one of Victor Chavez Zuniga's hands. Now, is he related to Hugo Chavez or Daphne Zuniga or both? I don't. But rather, in the 27-year-old's wallet, where it was beginning to turn green and the fingernail appeared decayed. Chavez Zuniga was driving about 2 miles from his residence in Orem, a city about 45. I'm sorry, white people. I thought this was us.
That's Orem,
it's Salt Lake City or near Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not far from where we were last year.
Oh, that's right. You guys went up there.
Yeah.
Glinzer asked if that's the wolf guy from Twilight.
I thought he looked like Shane McMahon. Like a young
did
Shane
too.
McMahon.
If Shane McMahon was slightly more Italian looking. When actually Greek, I don't know. When a computer check turned up several active warrants, Chavez Zuniga was handcuffed and placed into custody. 2 of the warrants stem from his failure to appear in court for a hearing related to a prior felony fraud conviction. During a search of Chavez Zuniga's Chavez Zuniga, police found the defendant's wallet, which contained a severed finger in a cloth wrap. The finger, a probable cause affidavit states, had what appeared to be pus and blood on it and was beginning to turn green, and the fingernail appeared to be decayed. Additionally, when officers removed the finger from the cloth wrap, a noticeable foul smell was observed. Reported Officer Bryce Mondragon. That's a cool fucking last name. Officer Mondragon. Like, yeah, I can forgive his first name for being like Bryce, but like Officer Mondragon, like it'd be better if it was Moondragon, but Mondragon
I was thinking
is
the
also
same thing.
too.
I was like, it reminds me of Moondragon.
The court filing does not address why Chavez Zuniga had a severed finger in his wallet, nor does it identify whom the finger was previously attached to. This is pictured above from a 2018 mugshot. He was booked into the Utah County Jail, where he's being held on the outstanding warrants and the new misdemeanor charge of abuse or desecration of a dead human body. My thing is, how do they know it was from a dead body?
I chose a really bad time to start eating, by the way.
I was going to say, weren't you eating?
Yeah, I am, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
What are you eating? Cereal?
No, it's homemade macaroni and cheese and buffalo wings. Buffalo fingers.
Oh, nice.
Is it baked macaroni and cheese?
No, it's not baked. It's just macaroni and cheese with buffalo wings.
At least it wasn't Wendy's chili.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the finger in the
Wendy's chili.
Chili.
Yo, but on the real, Wendy's chicken sandwiches are great. They are. The spicy chicken sandwich, like, yeah.
I always get the Asiago Ranch spicy. Yes. Oh, it's so good.
Huh. Wow, Glinzer asked if Saggy's eating finger foods.
Not anymore.
Hail Dragon Master 360. What's going on? Hail.
Mac and
Burger
cheese
King, where all Dragon Masters eat. Anybody know what that's from? Triumph the Insult Comic Dog when he went to episode 2 Attack of the Clones line on the Conan O'Brien show.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you guys have not seen Triumph the Insult Comic Dog Star Wars on YouTube, you gotta watch it. It's freaking hilarious.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I've seen some of his other stuff, but I haven't seen the Star Wars one.
Oh, it's I was rolling.
This is our fourth and final holy shit news. You guys got a bonus one because we love you. Drug suspect busted for possession of curiously strong mints. A drug suspect tried to convince cops that a plastic bag found in his backpack contained breath mints, not meth, according to an arrest report. Ah, yes, we have a methu on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Whalen, almost said Stephen Walton. Stephen Whalen, 32, was driving a PT Cruiser Thursday. A PT Cruiser, of course, he was on meth. Thursday afternoon, when a patrolman in Tarpon Springs, Florida, spotted him behind the wheel. The officer knew Whalen from a prior police-related incident and was aware his driver's license had been revoked. Whalen, seen right, was taken into custody, and the Chrysler was searched. Inside Whalen's backpack, police say, they found assorted drug paraphernalia in a baggie containing 2.6 grams of meth. When questioned about the seized narcotics, Whalen reportedly said that the meth was not meth and it was a breath mint. The cop reported. Whalen would not elaborate on anything else regarding his curiously strong mints. Of course, he doesn't have his mouth open when he's having his picture taken because he's got meth mouth. Charged with possession of methamphetamine, fentanyl, baby! He had my shit! And drug paraphernalia and driving without a license. Whalen was booked into the county jail on $4,400 bond. Whalen's rap sheet includes convictions for battery, burglary, narcotic sales, trespass, dealing stolen property, narcotics possession, and providing a false name to law enforcement. He was released from state prison in February 2020 after serving 18 months in custody on multiple drug convictions.
What is this, the white George Floyd?
Jesus. It's me, baby. I got fentanyl and meth. I'm covering all the bases. Dude, fentanyl and meth, like, holy shit. Like, I thought fentanyl and coke was bad.
Yeah.
No, ladies and gentlemen. No, this is something for Lord have mercy. Bumba clot, rude boy. Call me now for your free bumba clot reading. This is freaking like, yeah. What? The cards don't lie, man. And mine say your teeth are gonna fall out, bumbleclot 3 years, man. Tops. You keep doing met this way. I challenged Dion to a Madame Cleo off.
That's what I did with my voicemail line. I was like, call me now for your free tarot reading.
The cards don't lie. I'm old enough to remember those commercials like airing live.
I am too.
Oh my god. Wait, what is this? Y'all should check out the YouTube channel George Floyd Gaming. Oh, what? That is something that I'm gonna need to look into. Oh god. Yeah, that's holy shit news, and it ends on what do you know? It ends on fentanyl and meth in one shot. Hail, Chris Fisk, brother. What's going on? If Tony, you want to pop a link to the Infinitail Chronicles in the chat for us?
Yeah, let me finish this meth and fentanyl.
Yeah, just when you finish speedballing that heroin and fentanyl, you're fine. You know.
Hail River Phoenix.
I can get the link.
Oh, I'm grabbing it right now.
Okay.
Just trying to make myself relevant to the conversation.
Parrot Head says methanol. It's methanol. Hey, hail Daisy Divine. What's up, girl?
Woo!
All right, let's see. All right, so we're going to Tony will throw that in the chat. We are going to look at some memes here, and we'll queue up our first topic. And I'm not even going to pull any punches because we're talking about censorship on YouTube and Mama Susan. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. So some Mama Susan goodness, which is always fun. So here's some memes. We'll be right back. It's me, baby.
That last one.
Yeah. Deer jerky, Budweiser, and pickles.
It's funny. I went back in my early 20s. I was dating this girl, and we were going to eat at Olive Garden. And a buddy of mine was with me, and she hit me up and was like, "Hey, you want to go eat Olive Garden?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "But my buddy James is with me. I'm gonna have to drop him off." And she was like, he can come." I was like, "All right." So we went, and she was a big like wine connoisseur. Like took me to like wine tastings. I learned a lot about wine when I was dating her. And so she was in a management position, and one of those foo sophisticated type people.
Yep.
And my buddy James, he's like a down home Southern boy redneck. And so we go to Olive Garden, and the waiter's asking us about the wine list, and she's talking about the wine, and he's like, "Wine for you?" And he is like, "No, I don't want any of that wine." And he pulls out a Huggy out of his back pocket, or a koozie, and slaps on the table and was like, "Well, you can put a Budweiser in this Huggy for me." I was like, "Oh God."
That's great.
Yes, I brought my own koozie into a restaurant. Yeah. I like it.
My own koozie.
My own koozie. That's fucking funny, dude. But that's the thing is like, I'm from Michigan, and I know people that do stuff like that. Like, in the summer, like even now, like we go out to the bar, motherfuckers. We go outside in the patio to smoke or whatever, and out there, I ain't holding this bottle, I pull a koozie out, and I'm like, really, really. I'm like, what? I'm prepared, I okay, I guess. Hail Darren like my father before me. What's going on? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day as well. Glinzer, is that Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Maggie Gyllenhaal is at least attractive.
Maggie.
Yeah.
What, Tony?
No, it's just I don't know. I don't want to say Susan's more attractive than Maggie Gyllenhaal. I really don't. But it's like if I had to pick,
I'd pick Death.
Yeah,
I'd pick Death.
I don't know. I like Maggie Gyllenhaal. Sorry.
I don't. I think Heath Ledger's a fucking liar.
Right? I think he was. That was the best. He deserved an actor for delivering that line to her.
And you are beautiful.
I don't mean to pick on Maggie Gyllenhaal, but like a leading lady, like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Like, just Maggie, just me and you right now. Like, I'd rather fuck Jake than you. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like,
it's terrible.
He'd put a wig on and look better than her. Come on. Like, she just, I couldn't, like, I wasn't buying her. I was like, what? Bruce Wayne could have any woman he wants. And I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
Compare her to Katie Holmes too, like.
Right.
Yeah.
Like even Katie Holmes, who had sex with a Munchkin Scientologist, weirdo Tom Cruise. I mean, I wonder what her thetan levels are now. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Hey, Dad.
You picked an appropriate time to come in.
Hey, now.
Come here. Here, let me set the light back up over here. Say hi. We got Draven.
Hi, Draven.
Hey.
And Tony.
Hi, Fire Tucker.
Hail Isaac.
And Nick.
Hey, Nick.
What's up, my guy?
And Saggy's here.
Hi, Saggy.
Hey, buddy.
You hear that bass in his voice?
He loves
me.
That's my homie.
Literally, he said earlier when I was like, well, I got to get substitute panelist on the show tonight. Trey was like, get Saggy. Literally, did you not say that to me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, thank you for thinking of me, buddy.
He did. He goes, get Saggy. He's a ladies' man. He takes after me.
Where's Tails?
Dad, tell him about the new vehicle you got for my mom.
Oh yeah, Mom got a brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee the other day.
Nice.
Me and Mom Dad have been driving.
Yeah, we're driving around. I drove him to school in it. Tell him how you did on your spelling test today.
I got 100%.
Nice.
Yeah, we make him write his words every night 5 times before a spelling test. 3 times sometimes, 5 if you do them wrong, and then he gets quizzed in the car on the way to school in the morning.
And then you.
Tiger Mom, baby, Tiger Mom. I'm like, hey, this educational stuff ain't just for those Asians no more. We got to keep up. They go to school 365 days a year. I got to make him work a little bit harder. All right, buddy, you're tired. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Nice.
Good night.
Say hail to the chat.
Good night, chat.
Good night.
All right, buddy, I love you. Good night, baby boy.
Oh, Tails has something.
Okay. Good night, Tails. Mwah. There. All right, duder.
And if you don't.
All right, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh Jesus! No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Ah! All right, that's it. You're out. Get out. Get out. I'll see you, buddy. I love how he goes out to deliver and the wife's still awake. I was like, I'm so used to her going. I was like, oh wait, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. She's still awake. All right, so it's on her now. Hey, I put him to bed 3 hours ago. This is what. Where's the book at? I've been reading him. We're reading Sunsworn.
Nice.
I gotta give a plug to Red Gaze. We're reading Sunsworn. He freaking loves it. This, if you haven't got this yet, this is like a 540 page freaking epic space adventure. So yeah, if you're looking for something good, Red Gaze, baby. I give a shout out to my Monday night co-host over there. Him, Vinny, Nerium. Hey, there's a bot in the chat, and his name is Tahi Malinov.
Oh, he got fist.
Chris Fist laid the hammer down on him. So Susan Wojcicki. We all know Mama Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is funny because I have Tony knows every stream we do within 10 minutes of it starting gets hit for ad suitability. So I have to go in and have them manually review everything. And you know what? Every stream that they've said has been limited for ad suitability has been overturned when I've challenged it. So,
oh wow,
yeah, every stream. Now, dude, my Batwoman videos where I drop like 50 F-bombs and make fun of the lesbians like for 20 minutes straight, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all fully monetized, no ad limitations or anything. But a video, like my regular videos, like or live streams, as soon as they start, they get hit because I watch the analytics live and real time while we're streaming.
The same thing happens to us,
dude. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
like because we generally for like the first half hour we'll keep it, and then we go back into regular mode again. So it's like, but yeah, it's funny.
That same thing happened to our stream this last Saturday night that you were on.
And I was extremely well behaved.
Yeah, yeah, and we had it reviewed. We put in for them to manually review it, and they still had a limited ad.
Seriously?
Yes,
dude. I don't even think I swore.
Yeah, that was a clean live stream.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know what makes them make up their mind one way or another on any of this crap.
There is no.
Obviously, whatever automated thing they have going on obviously doesn't work, and then obviously the people manually do it are definitely biased, so they're gonna, if they don't like your channel or what's going on the channel, they're gonna hit you.
Broadcast yourself.
Yeah. I remember, dude, so I started my first YouTube channel in 2006. I started uploading videos in 2006 through 2013 on that channel. Actually 2017 to be exact was the last one I uploaded on there. But I never never had any video struck for, and I mean, I did a little bit of everything. Like there's wrestling promos, old shit I did. It's just, there's old political stuff on there. It's fucked up. That none of that shit ever had any issues. Now, now it's all like, and I don't know, this
Dangerous.
like I said, yeah, dangerous content. Dangerous to what? I love when they say it's dangerous to democracy. Wojcicki's anti-free speech stance came during an appearance on Tide TV Hamburg. Oh, of course, it'd be in Germany. YouTube channel is a part of a distinguished conversation series, which is moderated by Dr. Matthias C. Ketterman. Wojcicki was joined by Dr. Wolfgang Schulz and the director of Leibniz Institute for Media Research. I don't know.
Where was Klaus Schwab?
Probably in the corner, fapping softly. During the discussion, Wojcicki revealed that YouTube rolled out an entirely 100% machine automated content moderation system, and that's why everything gets claimed. She stated, within a couple weeks, we actually built a system to move 100% to machines because we knew the pandemic was coming. We knew. How did you know? We knew that we were going to lose our workers. In a couple weeks, we built this 100% automated system to manage content moderation because we can't have people exercising the right to free speech in its purest form, can we?
What's up with Crowder's hard strike for reading from the CDC website?
Yeah, dude, that's this automated. It's like, didn't we learn anything from Skynet? Like, really? Like,
robots take
why?
over.
Right? Why would anybody think this is a good idea?
Because it's cool. Duh.
Right?
Totally cool.
That's the long list of bad ideas. This is not one of them, or not a good one. Their adult content, for example, that's very easy to identify with machines, but something hate and harassment has a lot more nuance and context and could be mixed with political speech. And that's where we would want to have humans spend more time understanding the context to make the right decisions. Yeah, we use our machines to go out and cast a new and it's supposed to be identify what is content and what could be problematic. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is now if somebody, and deservedly so, gets told to F off, they consider that hate and harassment, and it's not.
Yeah, that
you can like tell someone you hope their mom dies and it won't get you, but if you respond with an F-bomb, you're getting banned.
Right.
Where's the hate in that situation? Like,
Soul Assassin. E-Tep, can you do us a solid and take Mama Susan out to a nice dinner for her to cool her shit? You don't have to call her back. I won't. Godzillionaire says, in retrospect, was Skynet the hero of the Terminator movies? I think so. It's, Dragon Master, I'm married to a kraut, so it's all good. YouTube actually wants you all off their platform. They want legacy media, dumb, hot teenage girls, and tech tips, aka paid advertisement videos. Yup.
Yeah, broadcast yourself is over.
Oh yeah, that's been over for years. When they ceased being a platform and started being a publisher,
Yep.
That's like Facebook. It's just like Facebook.
Yeah.
Disguised as a platform, disguised as they're a platform disguised as a
publisher. Yeah. Yep.
Garbage.
She then described how their 100% automated system works. Basically, we built a system that worked entirely with machines, and we used a small set of full-time employees to handle the appeals. When people said, no, you made a mistake, can you check? So we used our full-time employees for that. She went on to admit the strategy did not work as well as they planned, and they have made mistakes and possibly crushed numerous small businesses. Jesus Christ. Like, is that acceptable? Like, are those acceptable collateral damages right there? You know what I mean? Like, Like fucking seriously, like is that acceptable? Like small businesses, is that? I don't know.
To tyrants, yeah, there are some necessary
Right.
sacrifices to take control. So
Yep, somebody's got to go up on the altar, right? It might as well be a small business as opposed to a corporation.
yeah.
Facts.
Yep.
You know, they just because the little guy, they don't want you. This is the thing. They don't they want to pit everybody against each other, and they want two classes: the haves and the have-nots. You know, your fucking your serfs, and then your oligarchs. That's what they want, and that's what they're building towards, and that's why this whole fucking thing has gone on for so goddamn long. There, now the video will get a fucking Q sticker. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. These cocksuckers have been allowed to operate with impunity for so long.
Yeah.
But you know, keep the little guy down. You know that's bullshit. Like I said, they couldn't. They tried to do it with race. They tried to do it with race, and it didn't fucking work. It didn't work. So they went. They said, well, fuck it. We'll just go straight to. We'll give them a 2-week trial of communism, and then we'll just lock them into it. You know.
That's how it works.
Yep. That's it. That's it. Once and it's like I can go back, like I said, because I'm of a certain age, I can go back to 9/11 and say we were stupid as fuck for giving them the authority to sign that Patriot Act.
Yep.
We gave like Tony, you've said this to me 100 times. When you give the government power, what makes you think they will ever walk that back and give it up?
There's nothing more permanent than a temporary government program.
Yep.
Worst words in the English language is
I'm
from the government and I'm here to help.
Exactly.
Well, we have rules in the book that you know are pointless, that they don't actually follow, but they're never going to take them off the books. Like they just keep them on there
just in case they need to use them against you.
Yeah, exactly.
We got we got our first super chat of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Glinzer with a $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. Those books behind her were later burned. Oh, I'm sure they were, Glinzer, and thank you for that super chat. And you know, on the channel, when you spend your money here, you don't just get a special bump. Let's see here. Glinzer for $2. Here is your super chat special. Thank you, Glinzer.
If I can address what Chris wrote, like who the hell gave him permission anyway, that's exactly it. And look at look at what they're willing to go through over you undergoing a medical procedure, getting something put in your body. Look how far we've gone. So if it comes to something like the Patriot Act that legally allows them to spy on people and just everything, I mean, they were going to sign it either way, regardless of if the people agreed with it or not. So totally agree.
Yeah. And don't get it twisted. We're not going political, but all this goes along with everything that we've gone through. And it really does pertain to YouTube. Honestly, this is all in correlation to it's all hand in hand. These are our, and that's the thing is creators, you know, we have to, especially like, you know, being monetized now, and you, Saggy and Nick, you guys can attest to this. You're walking a tightrope, and for somebody like me who has just been like a loose cannon for the last 2 years, like I've kind of reeled it in a little bit, but you know, not much, because I don't want it to affect my content to where people are like, hey, you know what, you know, you change, you know, like feel you change, you know, to go back to some fucking Beverly Hills Cop, because I love that movie. But no, you know what I mean? It's just, we got another super chat. You know, I was talking about my old YouTube channel earlier, and this man right here, Chris Underwood, has been around. We met on YouTube in like 2006 or 7. We were friends on MySpace and then Facebook, and we follow each other on Twitter. And this dude's been around forever. He bought one of the team rating shirts when I was still wrestling. He's got a badass Stone Cold leather vest and the Smoking Skull belt. He says, $9.99, Chris Underwood. Thank you, sir. Here's your second, because this is for life. Well, that's just too sweet, my man. So let me hit you up with another super chat bumper. Let's see. Let's go with let's see here. I was in the process of making a new one before the show, but I really like this one, and it's a $10 super chat. So here you go. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it, Chris.
Yeah, most people they don't have a relationship with their FBI agent like that. So
he's been on my case for a minute, so we're good. Dragon Master says y'all met before the financial crisis. Wow.
Yeah, for the housing,
bubble burst. Yeah. Oh, dude, do you remember that movie they made, Madoff, about Bernie Madoff with Richard Dreyfuss?
Oh yeah. On that situation,
dude. I'm such a nerd for that kind of shit. Like that movie they made. What was it? Too Big to Fail. I fucking loved. Dude, I love all those. The documentaries used to be on Netflix about Enron. Yep. Dude, oh god, I love that. The Smartest Guys in the Room. Smartest Guys in the Room is what it's called. If you've never seen that, watch it. Dude, those Enron guys, they were fucking cowboys.
I forgot about Enron.
Yeah,
they were fucking nutcases, dude, and it was amazing. They ripped a lot of people off, but like, you talk about a fucking Ponzi, a pyramid scheme. Madoff was the Ponzi scheme guy, but Jesus, you think about it, if they harness their power for good and not evil,
yeah. Might actually accomplish something good in this world.
Right? The Big Short is excellent too. That was about the short sales. Yep, that was excellent. Oh god, Glinzer, Too Big to Fail. That's why Lizzo's successful.
Yeah, I bought my house shortly, just probably like 5 years after that, and when the market was still cheap to buy houses, and man, my house has gone up almost $100,000 since I've bought it.
Dude, that's
just
like
the property value. I mean, houses are. I mean, it's a good time to sell right now. It's not a good time to buy.
And I'm doing both right now.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. So mine went up like since 2018 when I bought it. It's went up about 85,000, I think. And I haven't done anything to it, but I have a kick-ass. I have an acre lot in the city.
Oh,
so
nice.
Hey, look, there's a Russian bot. They're attacking, comrade. They've come for the chat. The bots are here. Putin knows. He knows. Oh shit. So let's get back to this article. Another comrade bot. That's right, Godzillionaire. They're attacking. So after briefly detailing how their content moderation system works, Ketman asked her, "You've mentioned the important position that YouTube has now to deal with content, whether to downrank it, to demonetize it, depending on the jurisdiction you're in. In some countries like Germany, courts have taken a rather strong position on the limits of what platforms can do, whether they must not act arbitrarily or that they have to stick to their standards and implement them." He added, "So how does that work in practice? Perhaps you can elaborate a bit on that. How do you make sure that in light of the many different jurisdictions you navigate this minefield between national jurisdictions, between keeping advertisers happy and between keeping users interested?" In response, Wojcicki stated, "I hate everybody on YouTube except for first of all, I'll say that we work around the globe, and you're right. Certainly there are many different laws in many different jurisdictions, and we enforce the laws of the various jurisdictions around the world, or what's considered safe or not safe. That's true for democratically elected governments. It might get a little bit more complicated in democratic governments." That's a typo right there, ladies and gents. So basically, we enforce those laws. That actually hasn't been the controversial part. What has been the controversial part has been where there is content that would be deemed as harmful, but yet it's not illegal. An example of that, for example, would be COVID. See, this is bullshit. I'm not aware of there being laws by government around COVID in terms of not being able to debate the efficacy of masks or whether the virus came from where the virus came from or the right treatment protocol, she stated. But yet there was a lot of pressure and concern about us distributing misinformation that went against what was considered the standard and accepted medical knowledge. That's the problem. What was considered the standard and accepted medical knowledge, which is basically government speak for, listen to us, we know what's best for you. That's what that is.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and YouTube did a number on creators over that. Like I've gotten 3 Q stickers and like COVID warnings on streams where we didn't even talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's like on.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
That's like on Facebook too. Like you'll have posts that have nothing to do with it, and it'll be like, "Oh, this is trying to say it's misinformation about COVID." It's like it wasn't even brought up. What the fuck are you talking about? Like
I just got out of Facebook jail Monday, and then I got hit with a warning for hate speech today about something I said. And so it was this guy called everybody incels in this group, and of course he was just a big fat like soy boy. Like he looked like he looked like a Wojak. All right. He looked like a straight up Wojak. You know what I mean? Like the bearded one. Yeah. That's what he looked like. And he's like, there's a lot of incel energy in here. And I screenshot it because they already turned off comments in the post, or I would have straight went back to jail because I would have roasted his fucking ass because I was about to meme the shit out of him. And
you're always in Facebook jail, by the way.
You are.
Yes, I am.
all the time.
I need to up my game and do better.
Yeah. Dude,
you don't have to up your game. All you have to do... Listen, all you have to do is misgender someone, make a joke that comes off offensive, or talk about politics. You will immediately find yourself in Facebook jail. That's why I don't do Facebook
shit, and I never get put in Facebook jail.
Well, you clearly not have the right friends on your Facebook page, because that's usually what it does.
If you insult someone directly, if you go into a comment section and call someone a dweeb or whatever, they'll block you. They'll put you in jail. They'll put you in jail. That's all it takes.
That's the last time. Do you remember that Greek guy? He called me an incel, and I said in response, I'm like, funny. I'm like, your profile says single and you live in Greece. I'm like, what I say? What name is your list? What list is your name on, buddy? I said, you over there hanging out? I said something about him hanging out with Roman Polanski, and locked up for 30 fucking days.
Jeez.
You know. I'm like, the dude was like, it was another one, dude, looked like a fucking fat Wojak. I'm like, and you're calling me an incel, bud? I'm like, dude, I guarantee you I've got more, never mind. I've got more air than you, you know what I mean? Never mind. But yeah, I don't want to flex nuts in a Facebook comment section, but I'm like, dude, come on, let's be real here. The last time I got locked up, somebody said something to me and I just memed him. I put a clown wig on him and posted the picture in the comment thread. 30 days like that. Within like 15, 20 minutes. I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I need to do better.
Right? It's all right. What are we
oh my God, I'm dying.
Am I supposed to share?
Yes.
I'll share this. I'll share this.
But it's funny, dude. Nick will get a kick out of this. It's about the Book of Boba Fett. It's not that bad.
Yep.
It's hilarious. I'm screaming right now inside, bro. I'm dying. This reaction was the best. I was like, oh my God. I just got tagged in it. And I was like, oh my God, I have to share this.
I watched the Amazing Lucas's review of it, which was pretty funny.
Play this. You'll laugh.
So I was just, watching Book of Boba episode 3, It's not the best, obviously, but I'm just going to mute the audio. But did no one just notice that there's the biggest error in all of fucking... What is that?
Holy
That's just
shit.
the fucking set. What are you doing? 15 million an episode? Are you fucking kidding? And this shit slips by? Oh my God. This is some horse shit, bro. I was just, watching.
I never caught that.
That was funny. I saw that. I was like, oh my God, that is hilarious. Like, what is that? And I'm like, yo.
That's funny.
Well, that's like Game of Thrones and them like fucking missing
with
all
the
that
Starbucks
shit.
cup.
Yeah, like you're spending all this money on this shit, but how are you missing this stuff? Like,
yeah.
Dude, that's fucking terrible.
See, I can forgive the Starbucks cup because that's a small item that probably somebody looking at an editing could have just glanced over. And honestly, I didn't pick up on it until somebody else did and made it a huge thing. So it's like the amount of people who notice these mess ups aren't as much as, and that's I think what they bank on. Like, I don't think anyone is gonna really notice it even after they did it, and if they notice it after it, they're like, well, why bother even going back? I guarantee no one's gonna notice it. But yeah, I think the majority of people would have not noticed it if it wasn't for that one person who was like, hey, now everyone's gonna be looking for all kinds of f ups in the show, and that's gonna be the funniest part. You say, what is that? All this millions of dollars? What is that? Dude, his reaction had
they overpaid.
You're right.
Jesus. Yeah, the actual...
I will say I wanted to share that because I wanted to make y'all laugh before I announce that I have to dip. I know I've been very quiet. It's been a very long few days for your girl. So yeah, it's been a little crazy. Yeah.
Are you getting ready to crash out, Saggy?
Well, I'm gonna go on a stream because I do have to make some kind of a statement and address a lot of the stuff that's been happening with me. It's your girl got in trouble. Okay.
So you're gonna go live?
What did you do
on your channel, or you're going on someone else's stream?
So the longest story short is there's a lot of people know that I'm involved with this company in television in Miko.
Yeah.
And there was some controversy around it, and I said something that's being taken out of context, and there's just a bunch of bull crap happening. So I've been kind of a little bit had a lot of tension on me, so I can kind of been just like I'm not used to this stuff and I don't know how to handle it, so my brain is literally like scrambled, which is why I've been pretty quiet tonight, just because I'm trying to be part of it, but at the same time back in my head I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? So it's a lot.
I bet you Nerdette's newsstand is behind it. No,
oh yeah, I already got accused of that one.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm telling you, everybody I know, it's weird because I know I'm sorry to derail, but it's like I talk to everybody, and with that comes the territory of you deal with people who just don't like each other, and so then I'm always kind of put in the middle. Unintentionally, like people say I do it to myself. It's like yes and no. It's like I just like people, and if you're a good person and I see that, I'm gonna try to put some faith in you and be cool with you. But unfortunately, if other people don't get along, then I also have to deal with that, because now I have to listen to, oh well, this person, I don't like this person, and this is your friend. I'm like, why are you telling me? He's my friend. Don't tell me these things. Like, what your beefs are not something I can control. I'm not people's parents, so if people don't like each other, they don't fucking like each other. Like, I can't force somebody to like somebody. I can tell you why I like the person and why I respect that person, but I can't make that person see what I see. So I just wait to see if they can either just continue to hate each other or find out on their own. So it's always like a situation that I'm in. But yeah, it's a lot. So this might be by saggy cancellation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You'll have to holler at me later because I'm curious.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. This is probably the one time in my entire online ventures that I've ever been legit oh holy crap, what monster did I create? So it's been a crazy thing, but yeah, I have to just address some things tonight and kind of just put a friggin' nail in the coffin that is Saggy Melons right now.
Are you doing this on your channel or someone else's?
On mine.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll just watch the live stream later then.
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta address that stuff and just try to get my head straight. But thank you so much for having me, Tap. Much love. Thank you.
Anytime, darling.
Next time, I hope I'll be in better spirits.
Right, we're getting ready to do the quiz too. You're missing the quiz show.
I know. I like the quiz show too. But all right, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Love you too, girl. Go
all
stream.
Right,
take care.
Right.
We'll drop by later.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, well, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the quiz sensation. that's sweeping the nation. It's time for Do You Know Me? All right, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our 3 players. We've got Tony, Nick, and Draven. All right, I'm jotting the names down on the official Do You Know Me notepad right now.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We've got some.
I'm
good,
terrible at quizzes.
We've got some
FYI.
good. Oh no. This is the we're asking that Nick hasn't played this yet. Draven's
No.
familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
Tony knows what's going on. So chat, you know what's going on. Like I said, pretty soon here we're going to be every player will represent 2 people in the chat. We'll pick random panelists, or random people out of the chat. And if your player gets the most points during that game, you're going to win some prizes. So that's what we're working towards here. Like I said, as soon as I get merch that I can actually use for giveaways. But here we go right here. Nerdporial Lifeform says, "Sup peeps, hail Nerdporial Lifeform, welcome. Godzillionaire, Quiz Sensation, Family Floyd, show me fit now, baby." All right, so another monster's in the house. Sup, y'all? Relax, I'm here now. What's up, another monster? Welcome.
I hope so.
All
Super fan Adam.
Oh, he will. All right. So what we do is we're gonna ask the chat. It's time to watch G-Tep get high. God damn it! I've already taken a couple edibles. I've been hitting my pen off camera. All right. So here we go. I know me and Mad were playing this a couple weeks ago, and I was trashed. I was drunk though. Let's be honest. I was drunk. That's what Tony leaves me alone, and I fall apart. I get drunk. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Everybody leaves. It's just me and Mad trying to do the fucking quiz game. All right, let's see. So we'll start here with let's see. Let me shuffle these up here. I'll draw it on camera. All right, so we're just throw these around a little bit here. All right, so we'll draw right off the top of the deck here. So our first question is and we'll start at the bottom right hand corner with Draven. Has Draven ever had phone sex? Don't answer that, Draven. The chat is going to let us know. You've got 1 minute starting now.
See, I think... Okay, there's that line between generations where certain kids grew up with the internet a lot earlier, so phone sex may be a bit archaic.
Mm-hmm.
I think Draven is like right on that line, so this really could go either way.
I mean, the thing is, even today, like boyfriend girlfriends when they're out of town, away from each other, it still happens.
Well, okay, I'm thinking like old-fashioned phone sex.
Oh, like where you got to give a credit card number?
Well, I mean that too. like the Skype count. Like if you're Skyping with your girlfriend on the phone and you got, I guess that's phone sex these days, right? See, I'm more old-fashioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, so Tony, that's a yes from you.
I just really don't want. I don't want to think about Draven having phone sex, but I want to say yes. But I don't want to think of.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm looking. Adam, is yours a yes or a no? And Parrothead asks, does him talking sparkly vampires count? I think it does. Parrothead. I think that counts. So right now I've got, let's see. Nano says I have phone sex with my wife all the time. Video calling just makes it better. Fucking hail Nano Reaper. Adam says no.
Nano Reaper knows what's up.
Yep.
That's funny.
All right, so let's see here. We are all right. So we're over. We're all right. Answers are in. Nick, what do you say?
I say yes. I think most people probably have.
All right. I myself am kind of in the same camp as Tony. Like, I'm gonna say it's happened. I don't want to think about it, but I'm gonna say it's happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, ETEP is gonna on the side of yes. So on the yes side we have Gap Stargate, Keely Chow, Glinzer, Manliness and Motivation, Another Monster, Nano Reaper, Nick, myself, and Tony said yes. So and on the no side we got Fisk, Godzillionaire, and Superfan. So Draven, what is your answer, sir?
As far as I remember, I haven't had phone sex, but like Chris Fisk mentions, like, you know, the sexting kind of stuff that is more up that alley, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Not the phone sex that I can think of, like talking to somebody on the phone, kind of like making noises and shit. That's just weird to me.
I'd rather send binary code.
00110010001.
Hey, so you imagine Helen
later? It's so hot.
Helen Keller having 11101. Can you imagine that shit would be great? That would be fucking great.
Yeah.
So Draven, that's a no then.
Yeah.
That's an R. So Fisk and Godzillionaire and Adam on question number 1 for Draven got that one right. Very well done, gents. Very well done. And you know what? We got to put on the cheesy background music too. Let's see. We'll go with what's this one?
Godzillionaire.
Should we do this one? The night driving. Now they should throw some synthwave on, like actual synthwave on here. What about this? You know what? Screw it. We'll go with this one. There we go. All right, we got the cheesy rock on now. God damn it, Godzillionaire.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Nice. All right, question number 2. Where do my cards go? They're over here. All right. Don't you say it, Parrothead. I'm not that stoned yet. All right. Let's see. We'll go with Nick next. All right. So we're going to ask a question, and the chat is going to let us know if it's a yes or no for Nick. And here we go, right off the top. All right. And this is a pretty tame one to start out, but has Nick ever toilet papered a house?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have waited for the hell yeah.
Yeah.
So Draven, we got a minute on the clock for the chat to answer as well. Let's see. Parrothead says yet.
Toilet paper or a house? What is that? What's that mean?
Like you throw toilet paper all over the house and the trees.
Hey, you TP it.
Yep.
I think I've heard of that before. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, damn,
that's you just throw like toilet paper around the yard or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They usually do it on like Halloween and shit. Like.
Okay. Yeah, I think I remember.
the
I think I
trees
remember
and all
hearing
that
something
stuff.
about that back in the day.
Damn,
Lasers,
it doesn't look good for me now.
Yeah.
I know, right? Depends. Chris Fisk says use or unused toilet paper.
Oh, people use toilet paper when they do that?
No.
Oh, okay, I was about to say that's pretty gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Usually
That
you
is
TP
disgusting.
somebody's house and then afterwards you egg it.
Yep. Hail, Mr. Grant Gregory.
So that's what it's
Hail,
called,
sir.
is TPing?
Yeah, toilet paper. Yeah, like we used to
TP.
take it,
Okay.
throw it over to trees and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you just
yeah.
basically made just a big, huge mess in our yard.
Yep. We had one teacher that like looked forward to us hitting his house every year. Like he did. He'd have you inside and take pictures with you and shit after you did it.
That I
it was
was
like
gonna
a-
say, this is sounding weird. Like, come in, boy, they have lemonade.
Anybody in this?
And lemon squares.
Now let's take pictures together, Petey.
So I'm guessing once people put their yes or no in the chat, they can't change it. That's it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh
not.
God. Wait, Chris. I also hurled full diapers at my asshole. Oh.
Oh, full diapers? Oof.
Oh.
That's another level.
That's next level shit right there. Literally next level shit right there. Has anybody ever seen that movie, The Visit, the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
The Visit?
Yeah, The Visit, where the kids go to stay with their grandparents.
No, I didn't see that.
You never seen that one? Chat. While you're answering, ETEP, was his name Herbert? No, goddamn it, Parrothead, it wasn't.
I think The Happening was the last M. Night Shyamalan movie that I watched.
All right. So these two kids go to stay with their grandparents that they haven't seen since they were little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Glinzer. The diaper scene. There's the old man like makes the kid like, he's in a shed full of diapers and it's disgusting. It's oh god, I'm getting sick thinking about it.
Yeah.
I can't watch that Family Guy scene with Brian and Stewie in the vault either. I can't do it.
Oh yeah, that's
where they're
bad.
stuck in there for like overnight,
all night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brian.
Yeah.
I don't remember the specifics about that episode, but I remember it was like weird and gross.
It's fucking disgusting. I can't watch that part.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. Here, we're adding in Mr. Grant Gregory. He's joining us. What's up, brother?
G'day, everyone. What's going on? It is I. It is me. It is G-Tep.
We're twins from the opposite sides of the earth. So
that's the way it works. Science.
Yep.
Trust the science.
It's trust the science. Mr. Grant Gregory, do you think Nick's ever toilet papered a house?
I'm assuming yes.
Okay. All right. So time is up, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in the panel's weighed in. Nick, we've got everybody in the chat. We've only got one no. All right. So, Nick, have you toilet papered a house, sir?
Absolutely, multiple times.
All right.
I was right there for a second.
I just figured I'd throw everybody off.
He was keeping kayfabe like a bug.
So I actually got a funny story about that. One time, me and a friend of mine were doing it too. He lived out in the country down here in Alabama, and so we went, down the street. We had backpacks. We were all in black, completely decked out, head to toe. Had all our stuff, and went to this house in the country, and we were sitting there, started toilet papering the trees and shit. And so we're sitting there doing it. We're about halfway done, and we hear like a door open or something. And we're like, was that a door? So we like got down in the grass. This dude comes out from around the back to the front with a shotgun. Walking around looking. We were laying in the yard in the pitch darkness, all covered in black. He could not even see us. And he was just like walking and just looking around and just creeping towards us. And we were like, shit, what do we do? And so my friend, right as he started getting closer, just got up and took off running. And he saw him get up and take off running. I stayed still. Well, he started going after him. Well, once he started going after him, I got up and took off running in an opposite direction. Jesus. And it was like an hour later, like I had to come back by the house, and I was like having to sneak by it, and took off running back that in his direction, and we finally met up, and I was like, holy shit, dude, we almost got caught. And, but yeah, I've done it multiple times as a kid.
I thought the story was going to end, and I never saw him again.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. All right, it's Tony's turn. All right, Tony. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle the magic fucking do you know me cards.
Yeah, Superfan Adam, he was there in Ohio when E-Tep.
I was pissed I got sick.
Yeah.
I was there too.
Yep, Draven was there.
Has Tony ever bought drugs?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think most people probably have at some point in time.
Do we want another question?
We got to
spice another question for that.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, have I ever bought drugs when I severely couldn't afford it? Probably.
All right, let's see. All right, can Tony name 6 states that begin with the letter M?
by the time you write down the yeses and nos of people, I would probably say yes.
All right, so Nick's on the yes side. All right,
because he's thinking about it right now.
Yep. Let's see. Chat, go ahead. Can Tony name 6 states that begin with the letter M in the chat? That's the question. Adam,
this would have been a more interesting question for me to get because I don't know
if I can.
Parrothead says yes, he can. All right. I'm gonna say yes. I have faith in his ability.
Yeah, I think
I just thought of 6 just now. It's pretty easy.
Let's see. Gap Stargate, another monster, say no. Another Gap. All right. Glinzer says yes. Manliness and Motivation says 57 states. All right. Let's see. Draven's on the yes side of things here. What do you say, Mr. Grant Gregory?
I'm going to go no.
All right. Grant's a no. Nano is a yes. All right. Okay. We are just a boot out of time for our Canadian brothers. We're a boot out. We're about a boot out of time. So, Tony, can you name 6 states that start with the letter M?
Yes.
All right.
Mississippi, Michigan. And I got to count on my hand to make sure. Mississippi, Michigan, Maine, Montana, Maryland, and Massachusetts.
5. That's 6 right there, ladies and gents.
Wait, I would have said Maine. Is that a state?
Yep. Maine is a state.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, then I did know 6. Yeah, nice.
Sweet. I've never been to Maine, but I'd like to go.
I never have either.
Neither have I.
Me either.
I was in Maryland. I went to Maryland right after the Cincinnati meetup at Horror Hound, and I was in Maryland for a week. It was really nice out there.
That's like an hour from me.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in Arnold, Maryland.
Okay.
Right outside of Annapolis.
Yeah, they do a pretty big heavy music scene there each year. Death Fest, I think it's called.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard of
Kai.
that.
Hail Kai MFS in the chat. What's up, brother? Kai's somebody I got to bring back on the show, too. I got to bring him back on. Yeah, we had fun with him when he was on. All right. It's Mr. Grant Gregory's turn. Chat. Let's see. Last question. We had Nick got it right. Adam got it right. Godzillionaire, Parrothead, Glinzer, Manliness, Draven, and Nano Reaper all got that one right. So right now on the leaderboard, we're going by the correct answers in the chat. Give us our points. And right now the score would be Tony's in the lead with 9, Nick's in second with 6, and Draven has 3. So Mr. Grant Gregory's up. His question is, let's see here. Can Mr. Grant Gregory name the U.S. state closest to the continent of Africa? Chat, you've got 1 minute.
I'm going to say yes.
All right. Let's see here. Draven is at yes on this one. Okay. Tony, what do you say?
Yeah. I'm going with yes.
Okay, Tony's a yes. All right, Tony's a yes. Who else we got? We got Keely's a yes. Keely's a yes. Parrothead. Gap Stargate says yes. Who else we got? Another monster, but if Nick thought it was nice, I'm not sure if he was actually in Maryland. Superfan says yes. Let's see. Godzillionaire says no. Let's see. Glinzer says yes. Glinzer. Wait, who's after Gat? Let's see. Adam. What's Adam? Glinzer, yes. Nano, yes. I am going to say yes. I have faith in my twin, G-Tep, and he will be able to do it. Nick, what do you say, brother?
I'm gonna say yes. It's pretty easy. It's even if you didn't know and you just thought about it, it's pretty easy to just guess.
All right. So everybody's answers are in. So, Mr. Grant Gregory, sir, can you name the state, the U.S. state closest to the continent of Africa?
I can name a state. Maybe it's Maine, because I know that's up the top there. So maybe it's Maine.
Oh, I am sorry. The correct answer is Texas.
No, it's Florida.
That's
what I was thinking.
Wait. Hang on. No, I'm sorry. It is Maine. It is Maine. It is Maine.
I think it says Florida.
It is in fact Maine. That is the closest point for the U.S. to Africa. The distance between somebody from the northeast is going to hate me for this. Is it Quoddy Head in Maine and El Bedouza in the African country of Morocco is estimated to be about 3,154 miles apart.
Wow.
Oh,
it is Maine.
Okay, it is Maine.
Yeah, the yeses have it.
Okay, I just Googled it.
That's right. As soon as you said Florida, I was like, "Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course, it's Florida. That makes so much more sense."
Originally, that's what I thought was Florida, but no, it's Maine. No, it's fine. It's Maine. Yeah. So you got it right. That was a 10-point question.
Well, when you look on it, at it on the globe, and actually see a picture of it with the round globe in the distance line between it, it makes sense. But looking at it on a flat map, you would think it would be Florida. But yeah, no, it is Maine. Wow, learned something new tonight.
Yeah, no, that even had me at first because I thought it was Texas. Now I was like, oh shit, no, it is actually Maine. Here we go. All right, so we are at question number 2. We're back to the beginning with Draven again. All right, so let's get Draven. So far, the leaderboard: Mr. Grant Gregory with 10, Tony with 9, Nick with 8, Draven at 3. The chat's been showing out here. All right, let's see. Would Draven rather give up social media over television? Would Draven rather give up social media over television? So let us know in the chat, ladies and gents.
Does this include his Twitch, YouTube?
Yes.
I guess that would be anything.
They are all social media, so
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, anything social wise.
Yep. Let's see. So let's see. Adam says no. Adam's a no. Let's see. I gotta scroll up here. These come in kind of quick. All right. Adams no. Glinzer's no. Glinzer's no. Keeley says yes. You know when you're really stoned and you go to write somebody's name down and you just write yes or no. I've had to go back a couple times and reread the chat. Chris says no. Draven doesn't watch TV. Let's see. Fisk says no.
You can actually watch TV on social media.
Right? Godzillionaire says yes. Parrothead isn't no.
So you're really giving anything up?
Yeah.
Gap says no. Another monster says no.
Hail Culture Casino in the house.
Hail Culture. Nano Reaper says yes. Keeley has said both yes and no. And at one point, he wagered an ounce of pocket lint, which I don't know how I can even factor that in. Let's see. Okay, so that is time. Hail Culture. He says the reason it looks farther away is the map actually Mercator's projection. The globe is flattened out in sections. Hulu isn't TV. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Wait. So, Tony, what did you say?
I think, like what they just said, Hulu isn't technically TV. You can watch stuff on social media. So I think Draven, he's going to go with social media over TV.
So
Definitely.
Tony's saying no.
Yeah.
Nick, what side are you on?
No.
No. Grant, where are you at?
Oh, hell no.
All right. I'm on the no side as well. So, Draven, what is the answer, sir?
The answer is no, because I don't even watch TV, and I have cable. I pay for this shit. I don't even watch it.
Same here. I have DirecTV with movie
I have
channel,
the triple play,
all that.
and I don't even use it.
And my TV is rarely on.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I watch YouTube and streaming on my TV.
Yep.
I watch Walking Dead and shit like that, but I usually just I DVR that. So,
yeah.
But God,
yeah, I DVR AEW. That's it. That's the only thing I use my TV for.
Yeah, I do DVR some shows that I do watch on there.
Yep. That was a 10-point question for Draven there.
Nice.
So yeah, he's
Wow.
he's up in the lead now with 13. Grant's at 10, Tony's at 9, Nick's at 8. All right, so question number 2 goes over to Nick. All right,
I hope I get an easy one.
So chat, here we go. You guys, let's see. Last time, who had that right for Draven? We had Superfan, Glinzer, Fisk, Parrothead, Gap Stargate, Another Monster, Tony, Nick, Grant, and myself. All got that one correct. Here we go. That's a stupid one. That one's out.
Yeah. Pick a juicy one for me, E-Tep.
Let me see here. Hang on.
Let
Let me get a good one. Let me get a good one here. Here's a good one. Speaking of juicy, has Nick ever thrown up in public? Has Nick ever thrown up in public? Chat, you've got 1 minute starting right meow.
That's totally a yes.
I'm trying to think if I can even think of it.
All right, let's see. Chris says yes. Chris says yes. Keeley says yes. Culture, hail all on my phone, so tagging is impossible. Hail Culture Casino, love you, brother. Godzillionaire says yes. Parrothead, yes, only when he's shit-faced. Let's see. Adam says yes. Manliness, yes. What else we got? Culture says yes. Another Monster says hell yes. He's from Alabama. It's required. All right. So panel, what do you guys say? Gap says yes. Tony, we'll start with you.
Man, I hate to go with the, I don't want to just go with the popular choice here, but it's hard to imagine anyone's made it, like kids fucking throw up all the fucking time for no reason. So I'm going to go with yes.
All right. Tony's a yes. Grant, where are you at, man?
See, here's the thing. All the minutes that I've known this guy, I can tell he's a gentleman. So I'm going to go no.
All right. Mr. Grant Gregory says no. Draven.
Yes, he's definitely thrown up or whatever.
Yeah, Nick's a wrestling fan. I'm gonna say yes. He's thrown up in public. So, all right, here we go, ladies and gents. All the answers are in the chat. On the no side, we have Mr. Grant Gregory. On the yes side, we have Chris Fisk, Keely Chow, Godzillionaire, Parrothead, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Manliness and Motivation, Culture Casino, Another Monster, Gap Stargate, Nano Reaper, Tony, Draven, and myself. This is going to be a big point total for Nick. So go ahead, Nick.
Yes, I have.
You bastard.
Multiple times. Back in the day, not anytime recent, not anytime in probably the last 10 years.
See, I didn't know that. I was picking in the last 10 years. See, that was my problem.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not anytime in the last 10 years. It was definitely in my 20s.
Yeah.
Early 20s and late teens, early 20s.
That's when it happened to me. Walk into the bar with my buddies after getting all tore up before we go to the bar,
pre-gaming before you go to the bar.
Dude, so we were outside this bar that's like right by my house. Like it's this big ass bar, like right on the lake. It's like 2 stories, got like a couple dance floors and shit. So we're walking in and there's like this fence next to this house where like the bands that play there stay. It's like the band house. So there's a bunch of pine trees and shit. And I'm walking right along the main road, and I was like, hang on, guys. They're like, what? I'm like, hang on now. It's like 90 degrees. We've been pounding Budweiser's back. I'm high as hell. I'm like, hang on. Walked over to the fence, threw up, chewed some gum. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get this going. I need another drink now. Yep. So before we even went into the bar, I puked. And just, puke and rally, man. Just fucking get right back at her. I was probably about 23.
I did it in my 20s too, like not too long after I was legal age, at a Christmas party, and I was sitting on the couch, and I had, I want to say 2 or 3 hours into it, I had drank in like a bottle of Jaeger and Rumpels, like Rumpelmans mixed, called Screaming Yahtzees, and I just pulled the Christmas hat that I was wearing off and just right in the Christmas hat. So,
ouch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting these last ones down here. All right, and it's Tony's turn. So let's get Tony a question.
Where's that
here.
put me at in the?
Okay, so the point totals right now. Nick is actually at 21 right now. 21. Draven's at 13. Tony's at 9. Grant's at 10. So chat's got to show up big. That was a big point question right there.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, here we go. Let's give Tony one now. Has Tony ever paid for a premium version of a dating app? Has Tony ever paid for a premium version of a dating app? Chat, you've got a minute starting now.
I already know the answer to this.
And just for clarification, that doesn't include something like Ancestry?
Oh, God.
Because I'm not exactly sure what state he's from, so.
Parrothead says no. Parrot, no. Fisk is yes. Let's see here. Glinzer's a no. Godzillionaire's a no. Manliness. Plenty of whales. Manliness is yes. Keely's no. Gaps no. Gap Stargate. Let's see. Match.com costs money. Another Monster says no, no, and no. Let's see. Nano says nope, he's been married too long to have a dating app. Kai says yes. Culture says no. All right. Let's see. Superfan says G-Tep has, but Tony, no. I did. That's how I met my wife. Was on Match.com, actually.
Whoa, those things actually work.
Yep.
Wow.
Got skipped. Cool. Chris, I didn't see yours. Chris Underwood. Let me see. Let me scroll up. The chat jumps on me sometimes. Yeah. He says Budweiser gives me nightmares. Oh, dude, yeah, I don't drink Budweiser anymore. All right, let's see. Kai says, yes, seems the underdog. I'm going for it. That shit was on sale and sexy ass homeboy had like 20 matches held out on him. Wait, what's that Jesus matching site that supposedly finds your true mate? That one costs money too.
Oh, Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle, yep.
Yeah.
Draven, what do you say?
No.
Draven's a no. Nick?
No.
Grant?
Well, I'm pretty sure we matched on J Swipe, so I'm going to say yeah.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. And Tony, it's time to reveal your answer, sir.
So here's the thing. Like me, I really gotta let my personality shine. Like I'm an ugly motherfucker. Like so, like I've tried dating apps in the past. I never paid for one. No. But I would like try and never get any play back. You know, like I have to be there in front of the girl and fucking flirt and show a little charisma, and you know, so that's just my way of doing things. So no, I never paid for a premium version of any dating.
You gotta
app,
show those
site.
peacock feathers.
Yes,
how was
exactly.
the question worded, E-Tep? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Has Tony ever paid for a premium version of a dating app?
Yep.
Have you ever done one of those free trials for the premium one?
No, I've anytime like it would get to a credit card, I wouldn't. I don't feel like, you know.
Well, then technically he has, because he's paid $0 for that. Then.
Yeah.
But the question does say pay.
Yeah, and I think
he paid $0 for it. It doesn't say he paid X amount.
But there would be like an option, like I could only like message so many times in a day or something like that.
Yeah,
so I mean, there was a premium option available, but I just stuck with the basic, and I'm like,
okay.
Okay, so if you never went premium at all, that's fine. Even if it was just a trial, that's fine. Okay.
Yep. Dude. So the no's have it, and that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 12-point swing for Tony right there. So Tony is now at, I guess, see, you're at 20. You're at 21. Tony's at 21. Let's see, Nick's at 21. And Draven's at 13. Grant's at 10 right now, and it's his turn. So let's go to Mr. Grant Gregory's second question. Right here, let's see what his question will be. Ladies and gents, has Mr. Grant Gregory ever not dated someone because of their zodiac sign? Now, I'll even say, has he, and I'll allow, has he used that as an excuse not to date somebody? All right. Let's see here. So we got the yes and no's coming in. Let's see, Chris Fisk. Now I'm going to go cry in the corner, surfing the hub with a box of Kleenex and a huge throbbing inferiority complex. Fisk says no on this. Glinzer, no. Manliness, no. Parrothead, no. Let's see. Superfan Adam Shawhan, he is an Aussie, so no. Let's see. Chris Fisk, do bogans even know what the zodiac is?
Damn straight we do.
Another monster says, I'm super impressed. The stream is still monetized. Turd Burglar says yes. That's a new name. Welcome. 362436 is a good zodiac sign, says Glinzer. Yes, it is. Keely says no. Keely Chow says no. Nano says no. All right, let's see what else we got here. Another monster, yes. Gap Stargate, yes. Wookiee Supremacy says Titanic. Culture says no. All right, Kai says yes. And Kai elaborates. He says yes. He has an ex that was a psycho and really proud of her zodiac and loves astrology, so he writes off her sign and is wary of people into astrology. Look at Kai. Cotton candy hair Jeremy says yes.
What the hell?
All right, let's see who else we got. All right, so panel. Tony, what do you say?
Okay, so yeah, we did meet on J Swipe. And Mr. G-Tep, he has in the age of feminine penises, he has a very masculine one, which means he doesn't give a shit about zodiac signs and that shit. So I'm going to go with no.
All right. Draven.
I think I'm going to go with yes.
Okay, Draven's a yes. All right. My cat just threw up in here. Nice. Yeah. Nick, what do you say?
I'm gonna say no.
Nick's a no. I am going to go with no as well. Mr. Grant Gregory, sir, what is your answer?
Okay, I don't mean to go all. You have to use my J card on this one, but it's both.
Okay.
I did have a crazy ex that was addicted to astrology, which is kind of weird that Kai knows that. I
hold on, she was
really
addicted
didn't
to
date
what?
someone because of their birthday, because it was the same as my ex-wives.
Okay.
Wasn't necessarily the star sign. Yes, and it happened to be the fact that she was a cheating whore Virgo, but that's besides the point.
What months are Virgo? I need to look into this.
No, I don't know astrology for the life of me, so I have no idea. I just said that because that's the only one I could think of apart from my own.
Oh.
But so technically it would be a no, but there is a wiggle room. It was because of when she was born, but I don't know if that's how astrology works or whatever it is.
Specifically because they're a zodiac sign. I don't know. Panel, we'll defer to you. What do you guys think? Is this a yes or a no? Which one?
If she was born a day or two after or before that certain date, would that have like?
Oh, if she was born the day before or after, then yeah, I would have gone on a date with her.
See, because she would still fall under that astrological sign, so I think that
That's
has
true because
more.
her birthday was the beginning of the month, so that would be smack bang in the middle of the thing.
It's a yes.
So, yeah, I'm going with yes.
It's a yes. So that is Turd Burglar, Another Monster, Gap Stargate, Kai MFS, Cotton Candy Hair Jeremy, and Draven got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 points for Mr. Grant Gregory. So we are going to have to do a tiebreaker for Tony and Nick here. Sudden death. Sudden death here. All right. We got what? Because they are tied at 21. Mr. Grant Gregory is. Wait, hang on. I'm sorry here. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, he's at 16 after 2. Draven's at 13, and Nick and Tony are down here at 21. So we will have the sudden death question. Maybe Human says let them fight.
Also, FYI, Libras are the most likely to cheat. That means if you're born between September 22nd and October 23rd.
That's a dirty lie, and you're starting to sound like my ex. So I've got to go. Sorry, buddy. I just
I literally just Googled it.
So.
Oh, what, my cat? You want out now, you fat ass? Because you threw up. You want to go eat now? Fat heifer. All right. So let's go here. Let's see. But I'm looking for a coin to flip here or something. Let's see. Wait. All right. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Whoa, what's up? What's
comments,
up?
Tony. All right. Let's see.
Yeah. Suspense.
Break a stick in half and throw it on the ground and say I'm having tryouts.
Yeah.
Yep. Right? It's like Joker. All right, Tony, you let's see. We'll see. Let's see who got the most points on their last question. That's what we're gonna look at here. Let's see. Tony had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's see. Oh, Mr. Gregory, it's fine, brother. It's fine. We understand, man. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. He was like, I'm losing. I'm out. Nick on his last question had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nick's going to go first in sudden death. So here we go. Let's shuffle the cards up here and make sure we get a good question. All right. Now, that one's stupid. I don't like that. Here we go. Has Nick ever had sex on a beach? And not the drink, before we get into it. All right, folks, has Nick ever had sex on the beach? Go ahead, you got a minute to chime in right now in the chat. This is gonna get good. I have a feeling. Let's see here. Superfan says yes.
Well, E-Tep's getting all that together. The Libra thing, it only said 16%. That was the highest out of all of them. 16% of people that were recorded cheating were Libras. So that leaves all the rest of the 85% or 84% of you guys out there not cheaters.
Glenn Schroeder says no. Chris Fisk, a lake beach? Yes. Fisk says yes. Glinzer's a yes.
Yeah, basically on the sand by water.
Yep. Adam says, and not with Lizzo. Manliness says when he was in the Cub Scouts. Gap says no. Gap Stargate is a no.
Does it count if my scout leader raped me on the beach?
Another monster, yes, a lake beach counts. Another monster says yes. All right. Nano says yes, but only once because everyone else, he discovered that sand gets everywhere and sex on the beach isn't really more than an itchy rash, right?
Yeah, and you get the freaking sand fleas everywhere.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Little crabs are running around.
Tony, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with no.
All right.
Just because I've never done it on the beach, and I kind of know about the whole sand in the crack thing, and it just I don't know. It feels like there are better places to do it.
Right. Draven, what about you?
I'm gonna go yes because I think he's a pretty suave gentleman. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
All right.
So I'm gonna plow you in the sand.
It doesn't have to be on the sand. It just has to be on the beach, right? That was the question, right?
Yeah, you put a blanket down, a little bubbly,
All right.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with no, just because of practicality reasons. All right.
That factored into it too, is proximity and just, yeah.
All right, Nick, what is the real answer, sir?
The real answer is no. I have not. I've had many opportunities and many attempts tried, but never actually happened because the condos are back behind you. People's walking around with flashlights looking for crabs. It was always something going on. Having sex on the beach is not the easiest thing to do if you're going to try to do it in private. Now, if it's spring break and everybody's drunk and people are doing it all over the place, then in front of everybody, yeah, that's one thing. But I try to tend to be a little bit more private, and so yeah, I have not actually done it, even though I have had multiple opportunities.
All right, so Nick is at 25 with a 4-point round right there. The correct answers for no were Glenn Schroeder, Gap Stargate, Tony, and myself. So yeah, that's it. Now it's Tony's turn. He needs what? 5. He needs 5 to win. 5 to win here, or we have our first tie in the game. So let's see what. That one's stupid.
Yeah, it's got to be a tough one like Nick, so it's fair.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah, that was actually a tough one.
Right? It was a solid question. Let's see. All right, here's one right here. Has Tony ever been in a long distance relationship? Has Tony ever been in a long distance relationship? So chat, you know what to do. You've got the question. Go ahead and let us know if you think Tony has ever been in a long distance relationship. Cotton candy hair Jeremy says no. Cotton candy hair Jeremy. That's just CCHJ. Glinzer, yes. Glinzer with a yes. Another monster with a yes. Let's see. Nano Reaper. Let's see. Turd Burglar, no. Gap, yes. Alright, let's see. Who else we got? Manliness says no. Alright. Does Crosstown or without a car count? I mean, depends on how big the city is you live in. But I mean, I consider long distance like out of at least your zip code. I think it would be, right? Am I right there? Keely says yes.
Hold on, you were saying if it's out of my zip code?
Yeah, like a long distance relationship, like out of your zip code.
We have like.
Well,
we have a lot of zip codes in the city.
You've got like
so
800 zip codes in Las Vegas. So
yeah,
area codes, different area codes.
Yeah, area codes is good.
Yeah, area codes. Superfan says no. Who else said no? Parrothead said no. Chris Fisk. She arrived in Vegas for a vacation but had to return to her home state after the vacation ended. Tony and her tried to make it work but eventually had to break it off. So that's a yes from Chris. Let's see. Out of your zip code is 5 miles. Yeah. Area code, not zip code. Sorry. My bad. Nick, what do you say?
I'm going to say no.
Nick's going to say no. All right. Draven.
I'm going to say yes before he met his wife.
Okay.
And long distance relationship means like you met in either in person somewhere from other states or cities, and then you didn't see each other for months or weeks on end, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like not like some internet shit. Like
yeah. No, you had to have actually like see them. You know, Nano says in that case yes, because right now using the area code model, my wife and I are long distance relationship. So Nano says yes. I am going to say yes. At one point, probably be it around like, you know, like the middle school or high school type thing, maybe college. But I'm going to say yes for Tony. Being in a long distance relationship. Yeah, spring break, Adam. Tony, what is your answer, sir?
Number one, I wish what Chris wrote happened to me. That would be pretty dope. But no, and no, I've never been in a long distance relationship.
No, all right.
And like, if it was something now, like if my wife had to go to another state or something, we've been together so long, like, yeah, obviously stick together, make it work, figure it out. But other than that, like when I see it on TV shows or hear about it, it just seems kind of dumb because it doesn't really seem to work.
No.
Unless, like, maybe the two are really in love and want to be together, but are going to different universities or something, and they get back together after they graduate, see each other. I could see that, but it's just, yeah, I just don't. Long distance relationships don't really seem ideal. Feels like someone's gonna get hurt.
Mm-hmm. That's I've been in a couple of them, like in college or high school, not really college, but kind of, because like my girlfriend that I met when we were going to CC, she went to Michigan State, and I wouldn't go to fucking Michigan State. I had a job, so she was like gone 4 days a week, and then would come home on the weekends and stay with me. But yeah, that didn't last very long because I had like 5 other girlfriends. So I had a pitching rotation, plus a closer. It worked. So the final score is 27-25. Tony wins by 2. A 6-point sudden death question. So congratulations, Tony. You're the winner of the evening. Thank you to everybody in the chat who played along. Like I said, I wanted to beta test how this is going to work. So, when we do this now, everybody's going to answer. We start doing the giveaways, but we'll have like Tony will be representing 2 people in the chat. Nick would be repping 2, and Draven would be repping 2. So if Tony won, his 2 people would get a giveaway, or so on like that. Mm-hmm. So that's how we're going to do it. I appreciate you guys in the chat being so interactive with it. Thank you all. And this looks like a good spot to end it. It's about 11:30. We've been going for 2.5 hours. I'm gonna kick it over to Tony after I shut this weird music, but that is gonna sound too quiet. It always sounds too quiet afterwards. Tony, go ahead, brother. Tell them what you got going on.
Yeah, come check out the Clown World Review every Tuesday. We do the Monday Night War retrospective. This upcoming week is a big week. They're going to start the qualifier matches for the King of the Ring 1996. And, the outsiders start showing up on Nitro. We're going to have Scott Hall show up. We haven't seen him since he was beefing with Goldust over in the WWF. The Madison Square Garden incident just happened, and it's history, so it's cool to go back. We've got a little more life experience now. We can put things in a certain perspective and just kind of relive big chunk of our childhood. So check that out. It's every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, the Clown World Review. And thank you to the chat, and thank you everyone on the panel.
Thank you, man. As always, brother. It's great to have you as a co-host. And yeah, I look forward to Tuesdays because I look forward to watching that old school wrestling and get to talk about it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I miss old school wrestling.
Me too.
Do you guys usually stream on Tuesday nights, Nick?
No, we rarely stream during the week. We're actually doing a members pop-in stream tomorrow night, but it's rare for us to stream on a weekday. We mainly stream Thursday nights, and then of course when coach is out of school during the summer or over Christmas break or fall break or spring break or whatever, of course then we might stream a couple times during the week, but generally speaking, no, we don't really stream during the week at all.
You should come on Tony's channel with us next Tuesday. Do you have Peacock?
No, I do not.
Do you say we're watching all the old Raws and Nitros and the pay-per-views and then reviewing them, man? And say it'd be fun. Come on and check them out.
Well, I mean, I can watch whatever old school pay-per-view I want without being on Peacock.
Yeah, dude. Tony, what do you think? Should we try to book this guy?
Yeah, I mean, because we usually watch it and then just talk about it on the show. We don't like watch along or anything. So, even if
you watch it in your own spare time, and then you guys go live and then talk about it.
Yeah. Yep. So even if you can't, we can still discuss it. I'm sure you remember a lot of these episodes from back then and all.
Now back in the day, I mainly All right, so here's my wrestling watching time over from childhood to my early 20s. WWF, when it was Hulk Hogan, Randy the Macho Man Savage, the Giant, Ultimate Warrior, all them. I grew up watching that. Then WCW, when it was Sting, Ric Flair, Hogan came over, NWO, Goldberg, all that. When I was watching that, I never watched WWE. Like
Yeah,
once all
same.
those people left WWE, when it was Stone Cold and The Rock, like I would catch it here and there, and I heard about them, but I was a lot bigger WCW fan, and I watched it
Same.
religiously all the time.
Dude, I went to a shit ton of Halloween Havocs because they were always out here in Las Vegas. So,
yeah, I never went to any, but I would get me and my friends would get the pay-per-views, and we would watch them.
Yeah,
same, brother. That's we were always like that was it. Every WCW pay-per-view we got together.
Yeah.
And
I still remember the Halloween
them.
Havoc one where Goldberg lost his first match.
Oh yeah, the cattle prod incident.
Yep,
Yeah,
I remember
I was
that.
like, oh, that's horse shit. No, the record's broken. Like,
yeah, I thought it was bullshit too.
Yep. Yeah, dude, that was fucked. So Nick, tell the people where they can find you if they don't already know. But go ahead and plug the channel anyway, brother.
Yep, I'm one half of Echo Base Network, primarily a Star Wars channel, but we do cover other topics in pop culture, comics, video games, Marvel, DC, sci-fi stuff, just nerd fandom stuff. Most people know us from our Star Wars sequel trilogy documentary narrated by Doomcock. We're actually doing in the process of our second documentary feature film now, which is titled The Rise and Fall of LucasArts Gaming. It is narrated by Mauler. We have a rough cut of it put together right now, but we are still setting up interview stuff and getting more content to put in there. And of course, we got to do the music and credits and the little flashy stuff in there, but it should be out sometime this year. We got a big, huge meetup in Nashville this April at ICCC Con. So if anybody is close to the Nashville area, Ian McDermott, who plays the Emperor, is going to be there. Anthony Daniels from C-3PO. This is a total fan event. This is not anything put on by Disney, and it is not just Star Wars. It's Star Wars, Star Trek, horror stuff, video games, comic books, Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, nerd fandom stuff. So there's a lot of different stuff there, tons of different vendors and booths selling all kinds of stuff. I mean, last time I went to this thing, I saw Fisher Price stuff there that I remember having as a kid, and
That's
Hot Wheels
awesome.
play sets.
Nice.
So tons of cool 80s toys and that sort of stuff. But it's a really cool event, and we're doing a big, huge meetup. It's on a weekend, last weekend in April. And if you guys just Google ICCC Con Nashville 2022, it'll be the very first link that pops up.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, thank you for coming on tonight, Nick. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure, man. Thanks for having me on last Saturday.
That was a fun stream.
I had to co-host for you.
Even though I was late getting there. Yeah, me and Max and Iron Man were at a tactical gun training school.
Dude, that is so. I just got my AR back too, and I bought a little shorty 12 gauge or 20 gauge. I got a little 20 gauge, and I'm about to go pick up a couple pistolas next week. So yeah, I'm gonna get one of those, the Glock 40 caliber. It's like the Model 22, I think it is. Mm-hmm. It's like the bigger one.
You get a Glock?
Oh yeah.
Oh dude. No.
Yeah.
No. You need to get a Shadow Systems MR920. It's a Gucci'd out Glock. This is an American made pistol company. It is modeled after the Glock, but it is better than the Glock. Go out there. Trust me on this one. If you go out there and research Shadow Systems versus Glock, everybody will tell you the American-made Shadow Systems pistols are better than the Glocks.
Okay.
Look it up. Shadow Systems. They're out of Plano, Texas, I believe.
All right.
I have one.
Okay.
Fucking love it. I've shot Glocks, and
I've shot Glocks since I was a kid.
Yeah,
like, that's
if you like Glocks, you'll like this gun because
right.
it's basically a custom built Glock. It fits in Glock holsters.
I like that.
The slide, the design and everything of it is very similar. It almost looks like a Glock. I mean, I would show you mine on camera if YouTube wasn't weird about showing guns on live streams.
Yeah, they get all weirded out about that. I know, because I want to show off my AR, but I'm like, not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But let's see. All right, so I'll plug what I got coming up here. Let's see. So hey, I watched the first 3 episodes of Bel Air. Go watch my review of it. I had over 50 minutes of uncut footage when I did that review, and I whittled it down to, I think it's 36 minutes long. The first 3 episodes of the review I did. My God, that show's bad. Like, it's nothing like the good show that we remember. It's terrible. It's freaking terrible. But yeah, so I got that video out right now. I'll have another just pop culture news video out tomorrow. Probably one on either Friday or Saturday too. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really have anything planned for the weekend. I'm probably gonna take the weekend off because I streamed like over 30 some hours last week. So yeah, there are 2 nights until like 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. And then got up at 5 to get ready for work and get the kid to school. So no, I'm gonna do a light schedule this weekend. Keep it breezy. I might, like I said, I'll put out a couple videos. I might even go back and start doing the I Love the '80s series again, because I never finished reviewing Galaxy High School. But nobody was watching them. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. And I'll finish. There's 7 episodes left of that to do, and I don't mind putting time into those. Next week will be another There's 2 episodes of Batwoman left. My heart is going to feel like there's going to be a hole in my heart after that show's gone, but I'll have somewhat of my sanity.
Was that the last episodes, like, all together, or?
There's 2, unless they renew it. There's only 2 episodes left. Which, you know what, I can take a break with that until Gotham Knights pilot comes out. But yeah, so check out there's a back catalog of videos you can watch. I've got reviews of all the Friday the 13th movies that matter, 1 through 8. The rest of them, don't even worry about them. Don't pay them any attention. There's Batwoman reviews. There's
it's bad, but it's good bad.
It's like I can get stoned and watch Jason X. I can. I still got to review the Phantasm series. I bought those last year.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I still haven't watched I watched 1 and 2. I haven't watched the 3, 4, and Ravager came out in like 2016 or 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to watch that one. I haven't seen that yet. But
yeah,
thank you everybody in the chat. Chris Underwood and who sent the other super chat? Let me look it up real quick because I don't want to forget. And I don't know why Chris left. Like, he was not happy. Glinzer and Chris Underwood, thank you for the super chats. Gentlemen, I appreciate it. Chris Fisk, another monster. Parrot Head. Superfan Adam Shawhan. Nano Reaper. Manliness and Motivation. Gap Stargate. Turd Burglar. Cotton Candy Hair Jeremy. Brutal Morningwood with the best name on YouTube. Another monster. Manliness and Motivation. Maybe Human. Glenn Schroeder. Let's see who else. We got Godzillionaire was here. Like I said, Parrot Head, purveyor of memes. I think I saw the lovely Sherry earlier. Let's see. Culture Casino, Kai MFS, and Mr. Grant Gregory's in the chat and on the panel. Kai MFS will be joining us next Wednesday night. Wookiee Supremacy was here as well. Thank you. Thank you all for joining us. I do appreciate it. You guys are the reason we do this, man. You guys rock. Thank you. I'm gonna take this off solo. So let me go back here. Yeah, but thank you all, everybody who commented, everybody who was here hanging out, working and lurking, just listening. Make sure you slap that like button. You're still subscribed. Not just me, your other favorite YouTubers too, because we appreciate it. I get unsubscribed from channels that there's no way I would ever unsubscribe from. It's happened. So just go through, make sure the button's red, and thank you guys and gals. Man, I do. I love you guys, and I appreciate you turning out every Monday and Wednesday night to chill with us here and watch this channel grow. And if I don't shut up,
I could do this all
y'all know that's a permanent part of the show and the videos. So you get, I do that in every damn video and every live stream. I'm G-Tep, queen of the place to be reviews. I've been here with all of you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember,
it's better to burn out than to fade away.